Hello, everybody. How is everyone doing today? Wonderful Monday, the 17th of June. And I would like to ask, how are you doing? How's your trading going on? Do you guys have any questions for me? That's what I'm waiting for. As always, my name is Thomas, and I will be happy to conduct the following trading session for you. So feel free to ask me any kind of questions that you feel interesting, relevant. So anything pretty much related to trading or anything related to our company or the company's products, and pretty much anything of that nature. Uh, so I'm trying to figure out if I am audible and if my screen is visible. So all right, yeah, finally I can see that yes, I am visible and my screen is audible. So I'm audible. So guys, all right, so market is choppy today. Yes, sure. Ask me questions, ask me anything that you feel necessary or feel important, or pretty much anything. um, so let me know, Mr. Cricket Lover. Well, the market is choppy. Yes, I agree. The markets can be choppy at times. So yes. Is there anything else that is on your mind right now? So hello, guys. Right. Wow. Well, first of all, let's start off with a quick glance on our trading platform. And first of all, I would like to make a little announcement here that, so as you can see, our trading platform, well, finally we have this very nice feature, which is finally available. And this new feature that I noticed just today, this morning, is that now you can modify tabs when, however you want, however you like. So you can just drag and drop and align them in any order that you feel necessary, or like any order that you feel might benefit your trading. So guys, just little check on the sound. If I am audible and visible, please let me know, because I'm not sure if I am audible. Am I audible? Um, wow. So while I'm still waiting for your reply, guys, please. Okay, so yeah, clear voice. Thank you so much. Well, also I would like to address the issue about payments. So all questions which go somewhere in the lines of that your deposit is still pending, that you still haven't received your deposit or your withdrawal, please do address such questions to our beloved customer support, because they are there, and usually they are usually able to resolve those issues in fact, quite quickly. And yeah, I mean, technical problems with payments, unfortunately, they do occur from time to time. It is not our fault, but it's really the fault of our intermediaries, which unfortunately, you know, things of that nature take place, and sometimes we can't really predict when, or like how, and when it's going to happen and how quickly it can be resolved. But I would like to address this issue and to let you know that we managed to find 99.999% of deposits. And in a rare case, if your deposit has not been found and credited to your account within a few hours or within a few days, please do write to customer support or to your VIP account manager, and we will be able to help you out. We might provide some compensation right now, or um, I don't know, something else. We are always there for you, and we can always figure out the best solution, the best alternative, so that to ensure that your trading experience with us remains top notch. Now, I've talked about tabs, right? So we can move tabs however we want. You can align, you can eliminate, exclude the ones that you don't want to. Well, I remember from our last webinar, last Monday, there was a question about this cryptocurrency called AVAX or Avalanche. And last week it was trading somewhere around here, around $30, slightly above $30. Today we are trading at 28.5. Well, what can I say about this asset and its future? So right now, yes, we are down trading, and we broke below a very important strategic psychological level of 30, and this now is resulting in the further drop of this currency. The next stop can be $28. That is the nearest level of support for this cryptocurrency, for Avalanche. And to be honest, almost I would say like almost everything in the crypto market is dropping. This is a very interesting situation, because even though there is quite a number of very positive news for the crypto market, like one partnership, another cooperation, another bank accepts crypto payments, things of this nature. But it seems that we have a very solid level here, unpenetratable, 72,000, and someone is there, some big player who keeps selling bitcoins whenever price comes close to that level. Now, what is going to happen next? Well, we still have, the current outlook, I would say it's still quite positive, because as you can see, we are still trading right in the middle of this corridor, in the middle of this price range. So the price range is, let's say it's closer to 60, 72. That's a wide range, that's a wide corridor, and currently we are trading right in the heart, right in the middle of this corridor. And well, anything can happen now, of course. But we still have a lot of support, and I have a feeling that whenever price drops towards 65, 64, or 63, more buy orders are starting to come in, and more people are kind of jumping in this last car of the moving train when already it's moving, right? And more people are willing to jump into this train. And like, frankly speaking, I think Bitcoin has a lot of upside potential still. And if you think about Nvidia's market capitalization, how quickly it goes up in price, and how quickly the whole market basically grows. So we don't have a nice chart yet, because it hasn't been after. So don't worry, it's not a crash. It's not anything bad. It's just stock split, because Nvidia finally eventually went up in price so much that the company made a decision to make a stock split, and they split their stock by 10, which means that they reduced the price of the stock by 10, and at the same time they increased the number of stocks, the so-called free float of stocks, of shares. They increased that by 10 times. So you reduce the number of stocks by 10 times, and you increase the number of the price by 10 times, and increase the number of stocks available or shares available by also 10 times, and that's the overall market capitalization does not change. So that is the beauty of markets in general, is that markets are so flexible, and you can do so many various things to the market. And it is not going to affect the overall situation. And for example, for Nvidia, this has been a positive move so far, because following stock split, the current stock split of NVIDIA, the stock has already risen by more than 10%, and now we are trading at 132, which makes NVIDIA the most expensive company in the world. Surprise, surprise, just out of the blue. No one was expecting this, say, 1 year ago, 2 years ago, because if you think about NVIDIA's market capitalization, last year it was, where was that? Say, in June. Okay, so it was roughly, yeah, was trading at 269. So it was trading 5 or even 6 times lower than it is today. So it was kind of like growing, but it wasn't. It didn't even breach the so-called 1 trillion threshold, and it was still trading at around 200, 300 in that range. Even though it was uptrending, it had been uptrending, trending even by then. But yeah. Well, if you ask me what to do with it now, I wouldn't really recommend purchasing this stock, because I think that it doesn't have so much upside potential, even though it can still grow in price, but I don't think it has a lot of upside potential. I mean, like, the stock is so heavy, and then that it can only move upwards just because there are so many short selling positions in the stock, and many investors are expecting a reversal to take place on this stock, and that is the only reason why it is still uptrending. All right, I can see a question about AUD USD, so that is going to be my next topic. So as you can see, AUD USD is trading right in the middle of, near the lower bottom, near the lower border of this relatively small price range. And generally speaking, I would say that this asset is not really trendy, because both economies, both the Australian economy and the economy of the United States, are quite stable. And basically, when you have two big economies, like relatively big, talking about Australia, of course, but it's a very comfortable, very stable economy, you wouldn't really expect a lot of price movements from this currency pair, because everything is stable, and you just don't have enough factors that are going to affect these currencies significantly. So that is why you can still trade, and you can trade within this price range. As you can see, it goes from one price corridor to another. The only issue which you need, or the only skill that you need to do when you trade such assets, is to be able to identify these corridors. Like, for example, here we had a very strong resistance level after this false breakout. Well, that's the strongest sign, or the strongest indication that price will then reverse. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like countless opportunities to trade. Then we have this next range. Now, the next issue, or the next thing when you trade assets who like to trade in such corridors, I would say, is you really need to split your assets or your positions into a number of smaller positions, because if you open just one position, then it makes it very difficult to exit, because then you feel like, oh my god, I'm closing this position, I'm losing this opportunity. So in order to avoid these kind of problems, all you need to do is you need to be able to close them partially, and you do that by actually partial exits. So you close one position. That's how I do it, say, for example, with Bitcoin. Look, it's not just one pretty big position, I would say 28,000 in this account, just this account. But look, it's split into probably like close to 10 positions. Okay, let's not count this $20 position, which is small, but all other positions are relatively of the same size, like 2,000, 4,000, and that gives me flexibility, and I am able to close partially when I feel like the time has come to close. Maybe I should have closed some of this position at 72,000, but I was a little bit too optimistic with this possibility of a breakout on this on that non-farm payrolls that took place almost 10 days ago. So unfortunately, I am an emotional trader as well. Sometimes I'm able to control my emotions, but sometimes I get too excited about a possible breakout, and nothing is there can there is this expression in English. It goes like this, like never marry a stock. So something that I have done here with Bitcoin, with my crypto positions, is that I'm feeling too optimistic about these positions. I'm feeling that Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other crypto assets can renew their highs, especially namely Bitcoin, which is trading not far from its all-time high, which was marked in early March. And next, Ethereum as well has potential to break above the current resistance of 4,000 and can possibly go towards ETH USD. Where's my Ethereum? Right. So it can break above 4,000. Then obviously we have the next, the all-time high level, which is right. Let's reload the platform, and in the meantime, I can talk about. I can answer some questions. Wait. So yes, we can pretty much go to all-time highs with these cryptocurrencies. Here we are talking about Ethereum and continue talking about crypto markets. So for Ethereum, we have a very important level of resistance, which is 4,000, which was designated back in March of this year as well, together with Bitcoin. And right now we are also stuck right in the middle of this really wide range. So this so 3,000, even like 2,850, a very precise level. And here we are, so 4,000, 3,000, and we need some fuel in order to break above the current resistance levels, or I mean, potentially prices can drop below 2,000, below 3,000, but we also need some big negative, a lot of negative news to actually, for this actually to take place. Now, money. There are a few questions coming up from you about where is my money that I deposit, not refunding my money. I have bought long on. Right. So, guys, or dear traders, please address your questions about deposits, about lost, not credited deposit money to our customer support, because they can access your exact transactions, and they can look into them, and they can figure out how to resolve your issues, your problems. So please do contact our customer support in this regard, because I'm just not able to like go into the back office and to check what's going on with your payments. All right, I can see a question about AUD NZD. Right, it goes like this. So, sir, I have bought long on AUD NZD. Does it have potential to go up according to your opinion? Well, I think yes, because even though we are like just since recently this asset has been downtrending, but as of now I can see that we have a lot of potential for a breakout. And like globally speaking, once again, it's Australia against New Zealand. Both economies are some people call them safe havens, because they're situated so far from pretty much everything else in the world, and they have their own life kind of. Australia produces a lot of natural resources. New Zealand produces a lot of meat, a lot of sheep, a lot of I don't know what, also minerals. So two big countries with relatively small populations, stable currencies, stable life, you know, completely removed from the problems of the Western Hemisphere and Northern Hemisphere, very quiet, peaceful life. So I think overall these economies are quite stable, and that is why their currency, when you spot a currency pair like this, AUD and ZD, when they are both trading against one another, you can see that they are not really moving anywhere. But at the same time, slight fluctuations, of course, take place, and given the possibility of the highest multiplier, so the highest multiplier here is 500 with our trading platform, you can really benefit quite a lot from these fluctuations. Like you buy here, you sell somewhere here, and sometimes these assets can really be trendy, and at the same time their relative quietness, stability guarantees that you can trade with relatively short stop losses, avoiding like really high risks at times. So I would say that yes, this currency pair has a lot of like opportunity to like really give you some nice some nice trades, like where you don't really have to worry so much about your potential stop losses. Like it can be a very short stop loss, and maybe you get stopped out a few times, but then on the third attempt you just able to kind of catch collect all this movement. Another interesting pattern that I can see from this asset, even though it's already past, it's already gone, but I can see a very distinct divergence, right, on the RSI indicator. So it goes like this: the RSI value goes up, and the chart follows, or it's basically vice versa. The chart goes up and the RSI follows, and then a very interesting thing happens. The chart keeps growing even higher, but the RSI indicator stops growing, and in fact it even goes below the overbought area, above or slightly below 70, line 70, and that gives you already some understanding that the asset does not really have a lot of upside potential anymore, and it can reverse at any moment of time. And this is almost exactly what happened here. As you can see, yes, the chart was still growing, but the RSI was already showing this, had already been showing the divergence pattern, and see, we have done a nice 2.5% drop, which when multiplied by 500 multiplier results in like 1250% profit. So yes, also 1.10, 1.100000 level, it also guarantees that you have a nice kind of confirmation of your of this level. And yeah, that is it. So some of these technical patterns, which we can discuss in our consultations with financial analysts, so they can like really sometimes point to such very interesting situations. And the beauty of these patterns is that they repeat over and over and over and over again on charts. So how about we tackle FTT? Yes, we do tackle FTT trades and FTT mode of trading every Wednesday and every Friday on this channel, and also we have a number of our other channels where we speak Hindi, where we speak Arabic, Portuguese, Spanish, Thai, Vietnamese, Arabic. So we conduct trading seminars, trading webinars in multiple languages. So please join those. Please find these channels on YouTube and join them. And trust me, you will not be disappointed. You will enlarge your trading knowledge, your trading skill set, and that will boost your overall skill as a trader. So I think I'm going to stop here. The US market has just opened, so we are expecting some volatility, some first hour volatility, and overall this week is going to be quite a busy one. who made this awesome software? Well, our developers made this awesome software. So I hope you really enjoy it. I hope it's not sarcastic, but this platform is great. It's not really the problem with the platform, but it's the problem with my internet currently, that it's not loading. But it probably signals me to stop my brief market discussion for today. I would like to wish you all a wonderful trading week and a lot of profits, and I will see you next week. So have a wonderful trading week. See you soon.